Hi everyone, it's Kimberly here. Okay, and
Kindal Marshall.
Yeah, so I would like to just take this moment to introduce Kindle to everyone. If you guys aren't following her on YouTube, please do so. She does some great stuff about meditations and breathing techniques and stuff like that.
Yeah, meditation for beginners, little good things.
Yeah. So I just asked her. I said, "Hey, would you like to get together and do like a little video about, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to talk about."
Tea.
Tea's good.
Some of my favorite things. Yeah.
Tea's really good. Okay, so why don't we talk about energy for the bodies? Yeah, that feels light.
Yeah,
that feels light, right? So, as you guys know, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. There's a lot of energy and chaos and, for lack of a better word, bullshit happening in the world right now. So, a lot of us have allowed that to come back into our energy bodies, into our physical bodies, and it's made us ill, or it's made us
Grumpy.
cranky as fuck, right? So
it's like you're walking through a fog or a cloud of cranky pants, and you take it home with you, and then you share it with everybody.
Yeah. No one likes that, right?
You bring it home.
Don't be bringing your funk onto everyone else, right? So let's talk about cleansing the energy body, things you can do to cleanse the energy body. The tea kind of helped with that, right? Lead into it. And what you can do to raise your vibration, right? Because it's really important right now that we work on raising our vibrations and getting into that mental space of peace and clarity. Yeah. So why don't we start with the peace bit, and then we'll jump into the clarity. So Kendall, what are some tips for us as far as getting into like a peaceful state? Let's just say I'm going to use a scenario. Let's just say something happened and I came home and I was really stressed out and the energy was just like really angsty. What's something that I could do to really just kind of get into that space?
Yeah, well, connecting with the body, first of all, because if we get in our heads and we think, oh, worst case scenario, then our body shuts down. For our heart closes. We're not connecting with people as much as we would like. We're sensorial people. We touch. We love to be touched. And here, ever since March, don't touch anybody. Stay at home. Cover your face. It's really difficult to communicate with people when half of their faces, or almost 3/4 of their faces, are shut off. So it's like we're shutting everything down based on the fact that we can't even look at people and see their expressions. So communicating or getting in our bodies, having that moment of breath, like you can just connect with your heart and take a moment to count your heartbeat and count your breath. That centers you in that heart space again. That I don't go out and say, yeah, I'd really like to have a bad day today. I really want to be cranky and grumpy. I don't know anybody that does.
Some people do.
Okay, I take that back. But I would like to say that no one I know is specifically setting out for their day to have a crappy day like that.
So one thing that we always talk about is like the universe is a yes man. I know that most of you probably seen the Jim Carrey movie Yes Man, where he has to say yes to whatever is presented to him. Well, the universe does that, right? So if you think that you're going to have a crappy day, then guess what? The universe is like, yes, here's some stuff to be crappy, in your day, right? Here's some things to really kind of throw your day off. But if you start your day and you're like, man, I'm having such a great day. I'm so blessed. Things are amazing.
Universe, serve me something beautiful today.
The universe says, here you go. Here's all of these beautiful things, more things for you to be grateful for. So I know that you guys have, on my videos, you've heard me say that about a lot of stuff, right? You've heard me say that over and over again. But what I would like to touch on is that you're talking about the heart energy. And, we've been told stay 6 feet away from people, and our heart centers actually have an electromagnetic field, right? So we can sense others. That's the great thing about these bodies and being sensorial, is that we can sense things before we even reach them. So if we're told to keep away from people, think about how much of us really need a hug right now.
Yeah.
Like,
and a hug would be really, make your day.
Hello, please. I'll take one. I'll have that, please. But it's about the energy of the heart center, and that's what's going to make you feel good. So, and I know that some of us, we don't have the option to be around people. You may still be in lockdown or whatever is going on in your life. Hey, I get it, right? However, virtual hug people. Okay, just connect with them. There are so many free resources out there right now. There's YouTube, there's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's Skype, there's even TikTok, so it's like, there's your phone, there's FaceTime, there's all kinds of things. So it's all about connecting with that heart energy and getting back to the space that you be, right? Because that's kind of our energy center, right? Is our heart, right? That's where the emotions can kind of build up and flow out. That's where our compassion comes from.
Yeah. The heart is the midway between the lower body chakra and the upper body chakra. And they say the hardest part is to get out of your head into your heart. That's the longest distance is the head to heart. So, focusing on that. And your fur babies, they're always heart centered.
Right.
Hug your fur baby if you don't have a person.
Right. Cats, dogs,
otters.
I don't know where otters came from.
Well, if you have an otter, they're always fun.
Yeah.
I mean, the ones that actually
playful.
They're in the water, they're always playful.
So that's an energy too, right? Is being playful.
Get
Everything is so serious right now. It's so humdrum serious. I gotta be serious.
I would never be accused of being serious.
No, not you. So, it's the energy of what can you do to play? What can you do to open up the heart center? What can you do to breathe and just really kind of get out of the energies of everything that's going on in society right now and get back into the space of you? We're sitting here drinking tea. It's like almost 10 o'clock at night, but that's something that our bodies like. So like our bodies like to be nurtured in that manner. We like to put those things that taste good and feel good, and it's very nurturing to us. So, tea is really good.
Laughing. If you haven't laughed today, look up some funny YouTube stuff there or TikTok. They have some really hilarious stuff on there. If you aren't laughing, laughing is good for your body. It jiggles your inside. So you create, if nothing else, it helps you digest.
Right. And listen to kids laugh, because that automatically raises your vibration too. Children's laughter is kind of contagious, right? Because they laugh from pure joy.
Yeah.
It's not like someone told a joke and you're obligated to laugh. No, these kids are laughing and their vibration is so high because they don't have these filters on them that tell them not to be joyous, right? You think of like as being a kid, and the one thing that you can do is as a kid is that you don't do as an adult is you're just operating out of pure joy, out of pure bliss, right? Out of pure curiosity. And so those are some of the things that you can do to kind of raise your vibration and to open the heart chakra back up and, just start enjoying life again. I think we've been so busy being distracted with everything that's going on around us that a lot of us, the mental health capacity has really started to decline. And I personally, we had someone that we know in the family that committed suicide. And so you guys, this is a real thing. This is something to take very seriously. Reach out to others. If you find that you are really struggling, please reach out to someone.
There's tons of resources for that too as well.
Absolutely.
And it's not, if you don't feel like anybody can listen to your story, find sometimes talking to an absolute stranger, they can hold the space for you. They have no judgment. They don't have any history with you. They don't know who you are, where you come from. Just having a voice of reason to talk to, that can be very helpful as well.
Right. Yeah. So, for those of you who comment on my videos and stuff, that I engage with you, right? It's all about, that's the reason why I do what I do with this, is that I can open up that flow and that connection and have those dialogues with you, right? But if you find that you really need to talk to someone, please reach out to because there's always people who are going to be there to listen. So you are never alone.
Exactly.
Never alone.
How many people are on this planet that we may not have ever talked to, but they would be willing to listen? Perfect strangers are willing to listen to. Just have a conversation to say hi.
Right. So let me just take this moment too to give you gratitude, right? I'm grateful for you.
Thank you.
And I'm so grateful for you. And I'm so grateful
and you.
And if you're watching this, in the future sometime, just know that I'm grateful for you too. So it's all about being connected to one another. So I had this interesting thing tonight. I did like a reading. I did a live sale, and I talked to I always do card readings after my live sale. So I let them know, okay, so look, what's going on right now is we've got to let go of the past. And that's the story, right? So the story of, and I never know what to call these videos because we just kind of follow the energy of things.
Yeah.
But the story of your past is just that. It's a story, right? You don't have to keep telling it. How many of us are tired of hearing people tell the same story over and over and over again? Yeah, there was that one time that
I never got over it.
You're 20 years later, they're still telling the same story. Okay, so that
Do you avoid those people that tell the same story? Yeah, I've already heard your story 10 times. Okay, I don't know.
All right, well, but
move on.
So the thing is changing the vibration, shifting the energy, right? And so how do we do that? Well, we can take the lessons from the past just as lessons. You don't have to repeat them. I don't know. Some people like to play victim, or they like to, get stuck in that energy, and that's all that they know because they're not willing to ask for more in their life. Yeah. But then there's a lot of us who go, no, I want something different. I'm tired of the same story.
I bought that t-shirt already. I'm not interested in
been there, done
back.
that. And I want to really shift things in my life. Well, okay, so we're going to take the past, be like, okay, well, this didn't work out. So let me see the pattern of it and let me shift that energy. Let me raise my vibration so that I don't attract that type of scenario or that storyline again. And a lot of ways to do that is to have gratitude.
Yes.
I can't even begin to tell you how many times I've had gratitude for some of the shittiest things that have ever happened to me.
It's yay, I don't have to do that again.
Right. It's oh, I'm so aware of what just happened that, that's not going to happen again.
No, I'm not doing that again.
No, not going to happen again. So you go, okay, thank you. We show gratitude. Thank you, universe, for that lesson. Thank you, body, for that lesson.
Yes.
Thank you, whoever, for that lesson, right? And what can we do now to one, not have to repeat that again and start attracting something different? Okay, well, maybe I need to start telling myself that I'm worth something more.
Yes.
Right?
Universe, how does it get better than this?
Yeah, asking questions. Universe, how does it getting better than this? Universe, show me something beautiful. Universe, show me something magical. Today, right now.
Right away.
So that's another way that you can shift your vibration and start uplifting your energies. What else? So we've covered, breath. We've talked about the heart energy.
Connecting with others, hugging your fur babies, talking, having conversation. The main thing is not to make sure that you feel like you're not alone. That in the isolation of everything that is going on with Corona right now, everybody has a sense of being alone, and that isolation then gets you in your head, and it gets you out of your heart energy. So connecting with someone else gets you it's a distraction of the old stories in your head. So start journaling, saying, oh, these are all the stories that I told myself. You can let go of those. Watch a comedy channel, watch funny movies, just go for a walk out in nature.
I was about to say, nature is a really big one, you guys.
Nature, grounding, getting your feet in the ground, digging, growing plants. I mean, even if it's just a little flower outside, and it can bring you joy every day.
Go for a walk.
Walking.
Right? Go for a walk
We're
around the
not
block.
restricted from walking.
Go outside. Hug a tree.
Yes.
Go, if you don't want to be seen hugging a tree, go sit under a tree. Right? So there's so many different ways to get out into nature and to
Smell the
allow
flowers.
nature and the elementals to heal you,
Yeah.
and to contribute to you. You guys, this earth really wants to contribute to us. We just deny that part of ourselves, right? That's part, we shut down that receiving. And when we shut down the receiving, it shuts down receiving of everything, receiving of healing, receiving of money, receiving of relationship, receiving of, like
Goodness in our life.
yeah, just all of the good things, the happiness, the joy, the ease, the pleasures, right? So it's, where can you start opening up the heart energy, lower all of your barriers, right? Just, it's about you being vulnerable. Because if you have a barrier or a wall or, like a huge, gigantic fucking force field around your body, and you're not in your psyche and you're not allowing yourself to receive, the universe isn't going to be able to gift to you. The earth's not going to be able to gift to you. The elementals, your friends, your family, they're not going to be able to gift to you. And we've been taught as a society to not receive energies, not to receive gifts from others and from the earth. And, and look where it's gotten us, right? Think of all the times when you've received something. So Kindle, when was a time that you received something that was it was so simple, yet it just totally blew your world wide open?
Oh, like compliments. Wow, I loved your video, or I loved your reading. Thank you so much. And sometimes I have the habit of going to what's wrong with me. Instead of what's right about this that I'm not getting, I immediately go to criticizing myself. So that would be one of the things. So having someone compliment me, and it's just unexpected. Oh my gosh, you really appreciated what I said? Wow. It's a simple thing as saying I appreciate, so that somebody appreciated me, and that's important. I mean, it just was unexpected.
Yeah, I had someone this evening to tell me right before my live sale. They were like, I appreciate all the products and things that you make because it contributes to my life.
Yeah, absolutely.
It helps me. And I was just like, what? Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool, because all I do is show up and just make stuff. I'm like,
but they're fabulous.
But it was a simple thing that, something that I do every day that it touched on someone's life, right?
And
so
it's so great.
Where can you be a gift to someone? Yes. Where can you, just by being you and showing up, right? Show up in your life. We only have this one body in this lifetime, right? Another story for another time is the whole reincarnation thing. But as far as like these physical bodies, it's the here and now. This is all we've got, darlings, right? This is all that we've got. So if you're too caught up in focusing on the past and retelling the past and reliving the past, you're not going to create your future. And if you're so far out and worried about your future, you're not going to live in the now.
Yes.
And it's really all about the now. Right now is when you want to receive. Right now is when the gifts of the universe can be received. That keep giving more, keep giving more, keep giving more, but it's the right here and now. So we've covered, nature, we've covered breathing, we've covered heart expansion, right? Lowering those walls, getting rid of those barriers. Communicating with others, receiving. Mm-hmm. There's so many different ways to help shift the vibration for you.
Oh, if anything, go take a bath.
Yes.
A bubble bath is so fun.
A salt bath.
Yes.
You guys, you know me, I'm all about cleansing, clearing energies, right? So where can you get some Epsom salt? Just take a little handful of Epsom salts, which have magnesium in it. So it's going to help your body feel better, because a lot of us are magnesium deprived. And put some of that Epsom salts. By the way, disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, but I am a little witchy, okay? So, put a few bath salts in your bath and just relax, right? Maybe some essential oils, or, maybe it's just a regular bath, but it's with your favorite soap. So whatever it is, just take time to honor your body. take time to have conversations
Appreciate
with
you,
friends. And, you know, some of us can get together, right? Kindle and I actually, we live together. So, you know, so it's like the 6-foot rule doesn't apply, right? We're like, no. So, hey, you want coffee? Yeah,
Yes.
sure. Let's talk about stuff.
Let's have some tea.
Yeah, let's have some tea. So, so if you're blessed and you have others in your household, you know, communicate with them and learn not that you don't always have to be right. That's another way of shifting the vibration too. You know, sometimes I forget who I
have to get it right. I can't make any mistakes whatsoever. I can't, you know, flub over my words. Oh, what?
Yeah, and I can't get things wrong, you know. So don't be afraid of not being right and not being wrong, you know, like whatever. Just you got to learn to go with the flow, and sometimes you have to learn to be quiet, right? Because some people say some really stupid things, and you want to say something. Because if you're like me, you got an attitude, you're sassy, and you really want to say something. But sometimes you're like, that's not going to contribute to the conversation, and then it's going to go kind of out of proportion. So sometimes it's just best to go, interesting point of view you've got there, you know, and then you disconnect from the energies of it. But I think overall, you know, it's about just shifting the energy and the vibration, so that way you start feeling better. Your body starts feeling better. You gain a little bit more mental clarity when you're in a higher vibration, right? You're not so distracted. You know, you might be distracted though by beautiful things, by gifts from the universe that present themselves to you.
That'd be a nice distraction,
right? Exactly. Thank you. Like seeing butterflies or, you know, squirrels. But
shiny chickens.
Shiny things. Yeah, I like shiny things. But regardless, you know, it's you're not distracted by the oppressive energies that are holding you down and really weighing you down. So, yeah, I think that was a great conversation. So again, you guys, Kindal Marshall, you guys look her up. She's got a YouTube channel that she just kicked off. You know, I'm all about supporting my friends. So please check her out. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. I'm going to get back. I know I say this a lot, but I'm really seriously making an attempt to start making more videos and interacting more. So if you guys like this, please thumbs up, like and subscribe. And, you know, I don't do all of that stuff. Disco, baby. Disco. So until next time, sending you guys so much love and light. Bye.